Mike Montgomery tagged for 12 hits in 5 innings in Cubs' 5-2 loss. Javier Baez's left knee improved enough for him to return to the starting lineup Friday night and hit a home run. But Baez's return wasn't enough, and now the Cubs face a curious situation involving Mike Montgomery after a 5-2 loss to the Cardinals at Busch Stadium. Montgomery allowed a season-high 12 hits in only 5 innings, with the Cubs expected to decide Saturday who will comprise their 5-man rotation. Tyler Chatwood has walked 85 batters in 94 innings, but the Cubs have expressed concerns about Montgomery's endurance. He didn't join the rotation until May 28 and mostly had filled a middle or a long relief role. "They haven't talked to me about innings," said Montgomery, who has thrown 87, including 61 2/3 as a starter. "I don't want to worry about that. I want to worry making sure my mechanics are good and I'm making my pitches. I know, the concern is out there. And we have another 8 to 9 weeks for the rest of this season. I want to pitch, get out there, throw innings, just be involved. From an innings standpoint, I'll make sure I'm ready to throw as many as I need to." Montgomery admitted that Cole Hamel's arrival could affect his status in the rotation. "But I've already been in and out so many times," Montgomery said. "I'm at my best when I can't control starting, relieving. I'm going to go out there and work on my game. There are some things I've been working on. It has taken a few good months, but I've seen some results." Montgomery said he feels better than he did last season, when he threw 130 2/3 innings covering 44 appearances, including 14 as a starter. "Another 8 weeks is a long time," Montgomery said. "But I will do everything I can to stay healthy. I feel very optimistic." Manager Joe Maddon didn't think that the hits allowed were related to fatigue. "I know it looks bad, but a lot of the hits just got through and he had a lot of that going on," Maddon said. "The worst part for me were bad counts. They were just putting balls in play and missing our defense. Everything else he did looked normal. All he needs to do is get in better counts. It was innocuous. Not good, not horrible. It was 5 innings. We need more than that." One potential scenario could involve Montgomery and Chatwood piggybacking, with the starting pitcher determined by who presents the better matchup against an opponent and relieved by the other starter in mid-game. Montgomery allowed 4 hits during the Cardinals' 3-run fourth. Yadier Molina had 3 hits, including an RBI double with 2 outs in the fourth, and Paul DeJong followed with a 2-run single. Montgomery allowed at least 1 hit in each of his 5 innings. Anthony Rizzo cranked his 14th homer of the season, a deep drive down the right field line off Luke Weaver, to give the Cubs a 1-0 lead in the third. Baez was limited to reserve duty the previous 2 days after suffering a bruise Tuesday night against the Diamondbacks. Baez started shortstop in place of Addison Russell. Catcher Wilson Contreras also received a rest. The Cubs also promoted pitcher Alec Mills from AAA Iowa. He takes the roster spot vacated by Eddie Butler, who was traded to the Rangers in the Hamels deal. Mills threw 2 perfect innings to preserve most of the bullpen for Saturday's game.